side, where comics and heroes come alive. Marvel, DC, Starfleet in the mix. Lightsabers flash, we're nerding out quick. Rican's the name of the show. Dive into the worlds you already know. From the big screens to the comic store. Super stories and so much more.
Welcome to another episode of Rican. I am Ho Lou.
I'm just Mo today. That's all. I'm just Mo. And of course, our ever lovely spawn of Satan.
I broke something. Sorry. I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. So what's up? What's
going on? It's not starting good right now.
I know. We always broke something. We've only been less than a minute in this.
Yes.
I almost broke my wheelchair earlier.
Yeah, you almost. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Almost break my wheelchair. Have me running into a wall and shit.
Things happen fast and yeah. This is the Rican Fast and Furious. Things happen like that. You miss it. Well, you missed it. Watch it on reruns.
Off camera, there would have been only two of us.
So, Comic-Con.
It was great.
Wait.
It was all right.
You know what I'm talking about. Comic-Con. Did you find any pillows to rest on?
Oh, of course I did. And I'll tell
for
you.
Those that didn't, for those
I just did the Office stare into the camera.
Exactly. So for those who don't remember, last year we had a pair, and yes, pun intended.
Two pairs.
Literally two pairs. Two gorgeous
kind.
women who were dressed in Star Wars characters. One of them was being Leia, and I think the other was Leia in the bikini.
Yes.
So that being said, of course, our lovely Lou here, helping with the interview, more or less just sleeping on the job, and he found pillows to sleep on.
Yes.
In that case,
and
I knew you were going to look for them this year, so I'm wondering,
and there
how
was
did
a
that
little,
go?
It went well. There was a little surprise in between there, which
Little?
I'll tell you when we go into commercial break. Yeah. So after the commercial, during the commercial.
Violence!
No.
I feel like borders from.
I think you saw what I just did. I was cracking up.
Yeah,
You looked right at me.
Other than that, it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Who did you meet?
One of them lost weight. One of them lost a lot of weight. Yeah. Abigail.
Abigail?
Yeah, she lost a lot of weight.
Good, bad?
No, to me it looks good.
Okay.
Yeah. I met Martin Sheen at the show. Really cool guy.
Mm-hmm.
Down to earth. McFarlane, like I always do.
That's another. Oh, that's a.
Yeah, I tried to get him to say something, but he was busy. He was leaving the next day, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get him a soundbite. He signed. I asked him to sign. He was supposed to sign one, but he signed both.
Oh, nice.
My first ever Spawn figure, still in the plastic.
Nice.
The hamburger face one and the regular mask one.
A tip for all those who are wondering why would he keep it in the bag, and most
I've never opened
collectors do this. So, and those who are starting, here's a good tip: if you're going to get an item that's you consider very valuable, try to get two. Action figures, they're very expensive, so try to keep it in the bag, especially if you're going to get it signed. Like me, I got Statwick from Star Trek Picard to sign the USS Enterprise G.
Nice.
And he signed it, and it was like back in the box and went. It's there. Statwick, boom, underneath, and we did a selfie together. Great guy, nice guy. I told him, I was like, it was like when I watched your character in the beginning, I hated you. I thought you were the hugest asshole there was. He said, "Good, I did my job." I said, "You did, because then I'm bawling my eyes out when you're dead." It's like, that's not right. And he laughed. I said, "Well, I did my job." I said, "Exactly." So I thought I'd just tell you that. Good job.
Yeah, no. I would love to meet Picard. I've never met Picard.
Patrick Stewart?
Yes.
I think I would cry.
And Data.
Brent
Patrick Stewart?
Your chances
Ian
of meeting...
McKellen, Patrick Stewart? Yeah, I'd probably cry.
Yeah, you'll probably cry. But Brent Spiner...
I cried when we saw...
You could find him quicker. You could probably see him quicker at other cons. Like, I remember seeing him, and I was like, as far as I am to you, he was doing the table, and I'm standing on the other side. And I was like, I didn't have money, but like I'm looking over. I would have to go over to say hello, but I felt awkward, you know, because like I don't want to just go over to the guy and disturb him, you know, because yes, I know that they're good with the fans, but at the same time, they're making a living. They're on the job, and I'm not saying that the job takes precedent of the person. It's just that if Met felt awkward to interrupt him when there's a line and a half of people. So no, they have the money, let them go first. Yeah. If I find a free open moment, I'll come over and say hello, shake his hand if I could, and say thank you for whatever, all the years that you've given us, the growth and the understanding of who you are to become human. We, you know, grew from that. So on an empty moment, because I did that with Frakes, Jonathan Frakes. That was, yo, he's tall. I didn't think he was that tall. He's like 6'3", maybe.
Is he taller than Picard?
Oh, there goes. You can see that on the screen, and trust me, in person, yeah.
No, for a second I thought he was going to turn into a horse right now. Yeah, that kind of freaked me out from that.
So I told him because
Skinwalker.
I was going to tell him. Well, I said hello and I said thank you to him because you will be silent. That's like, again, I'm feeling like Borders. So.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would love to meet one of them. I've never met none of those characters.
I have, and if you go to the creation convention that they have in Jersey, because they started now opening one in Jersey, and it was right before Comic-Con. It's all Star Trek based, from old to new. I mean, I was there and I saw what's her name playing Jadzia Dax and Carrie Farrell.
I just want to meet 7 of 9.
Mm-hmm. When the one I went to, the first one that I went to in Jersey, she was there. But, okay, they have an open forum, so there's like a U shape, and then all the stars are sitting in their stations, and they're doing their autographs, photo ops, whatever. And then there's this curtain would lead to the stage, so when they have their panel. But she was off stage. If you bought for a photo op, if you went to go do an autograph, it take you off stage, because rumor has it is that this happened right after the election from where Kamala Harris lost, and a lot of people took that really hard, especially her, and she was having a hard time with it. She was dealing with those feelings and emotions of that, to the point that Stadwick, who's a good friend of hers, had to coach her to get up on stage to do the panel, because look, we're still here for the people, so kind of put your feelings aside. And then he got her comfortable to the point where she was joking and then laughing again on stage, talking stories of Star Trek. And then later on, when she got to the back end, she stood there, and people who already had tickets to do photo ops, there's a room for that. And then people who were coming there to get online to get autographs or whatever, it was off stage. Yeah, because I have one where I took one picture with me and Anson Mount. Like, people were calling it the perfect hair duo, because we both had our head on point. So that was good. It was good. It was good. But if you want to see them there, that's your most likely chance to see them, because you had Brent Spine. Let me see. From the Next Generation, there was Frakes. They had Marina Sirtis. They had the Doctor, Beverly Crusher. The person who played Beverly Crusher. Who else? If I'm not mistaken, Michael Dorn was there too. Worf. Okay. Him I love, because he's pretty much like the comic relief.
From Mom. My mom would tear him up. My mom has the biggest.
She'll start the ritual. She'll start the ritual.
She will. She loves that character.
Mother, father. Okay. Got you. He was gonna start running. She'll be behind him with a bat left to really take him down.
And then she makes fun of me when I'm like, oh, yeah, I have a crush on this character. She's like, that's so weird. I'm like, all right, Miss Worf. Like, don't come at me for my weird, love of my life.
I keep shaking my head. Who got her into all that?
Whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I can't meet any of these people, because I will literally cry. I cried when we saw George Takei.
My cousin.
Okay, I burst into tears.
Because we were at the front row seat for a prior count.
No, we were second row.
Second row. Okay, we took second row.
And you cried for George Takei?
Oh yeah, because they
were showing the video, right, of like the introduction to this. Because we were there for his book, the story of his coming out as a gay man and all the things he went through, and they're bringing him on stage. And I happened to look over as they're like helping him on stage, and like the video is like distracting us from looking at him. And I turned and was like, he's so old.
He's so
He
old.
looks like he's like, what else
wrong
did
with
you
you?
expect? I
Yeah,
just
so
kind of
what
got
the hell you expect?
overwhelmed.
I
and
really
I'm
don't
sitting there
think-
like crying. Like, oh
I
my
heard
God.
I heard he has a new ship. It's not the Enterprise. It's the Enterprise.
He would love that too. He would have loved that.
I'm going south again.
Oh man,
Good.
half of this conversation was south.
Oh yeah.
Back to
pretty much.
collector.
so great.
My father used to always say, "You buy 2 of everything.
Yes.
You buy one to play with,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one."
Well, now
Right?
What? Sorry.
he's still thinking about the twins. That's why,
his
too.
dad- I should have had his dad tell me that.
Well, if you can get him back, you'd be God because he
That means we
passed.
could have 2 girlfriends,
He passed. Yeah,
according to
according to his.
Want to play with and want to
want
what?
to play with.
And one to save. Yeah.
Then this days it's 3: 1 to play with, 1 to save, and 1 to give away if you feel the need to give it away.
I thought you said
or
sell.
keep them both because
I was
double
like,
the
when
value.
you sell
the
for
two is
value.
double.
Next time you come to my area,
Uh-huh.
for Mabel's, come downstairs to my house. I'm gonna show you my room. That sounds so wrong.
I got candy, little boy.
I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, nah, that's too easy.
Nah, just don't come on trick or treat.
Yes, ladies and
Just asked
gentlemen,
already.
indecent proposals on the Rican show.
Oh, if you come for Thanksgiving, turkey,
Oh,
Little
you be
stuffing.
thankful.
turkey,
Well, I must be thankful.
stuffed turkey, baby.
You be real thankful.
He'll be like the king with a leg in his hand. Yo, come on in.
You know, it's funny when the producer gets involved in it.
Exactly. He knows.
Oh,
so that's
man.
a tip, ladies and gentlemen, for all those you youngers.
A tip. It's a tip.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I just did that.
Nice.
So, as a word of advice,
You don't know what to say.
if you're gonna
I have to
collect,
take the earphone
do
off.
it that way. Excuse me. Do it that way.
Oh man.
Oh. Oh.
You don't know what to say.
Did I ever
First, I'm never lost for words.
Did I ever tell you
Probably
how?
not.
Remember when Aquaman was coming out? With
He was?
when when the movie was
I'm heartbroken for Jason.
Jason Momoa, and
Remember, I didn't say it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna come after anyone, there you go.
my cousin wanted to meet him so badly. You know her. She-
Oh.
yeah. She
Let me
wanted,
out.
yeah, she wanted to meet him so badly. I got the security guard to let me up front. I used my handicap to its full potential. I love using my handicap to its full potential. So I got to the front.
Mm-hmm.
She's there. She's getting everything signed. He said, "You don't pay nothing, baby. Don't worry about it." And I'm looking at him like this, and he looks down at me. He goes, "You all right?" I'm like, "You're gorgeous. You're
Oh no.
you're freaking gorgeous, bro."
Yeah. you opened up your whole
Yeah,
perspective.
yeah. He almost made me come out. I mean, I'm not coming out,
Almost?
but if I was to come out, that would be yeah.
I'd understand it 100%.
Yeah, we sing on his lap while he rides him off into the sunset.
Listen, yeah,
Towards the ocean.
yeah. Drown me, baby. 'cause-
No, you driving him.
And then it was crazy because I'm at that level. 'Cause
Nah.
I
That
can't
level
say
of
it.
what?
I can't say it here.
You're a perfect eye level.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're perfect eye level.
I should have said hi, Jason Momoa.
Wow, I
Funny-
did that.
The funniest thing is that I'm probably worse than you guys.
No, it's her
I remember
trigger
we
word
were-
is Carl Urban.
Yeah, I stayed away from that man. And,
He was at Comic-Con too.
we were in the same area.
And she was looking because we were going to go into a panel and she walks over. How much longer is it? Because she already got a ticket. I didn't.
As
I'm
I'm
waiting on
looking.
the alternates. And she says that she looked. She literally looked in that direction. She's like,
I was like,
and
he's
Carl
right there.
Urban, he's right there. I could just reach out and grab him. I said, please don't get me
No,
thrown out.
that's
Other
not
than
what
I
I
said,
said.
please do not get me thrown out.
That's not what I said. I said, do you think I could sneak back?
Yeah, she wanted to see. I said, I ain't got no bail money.
You could
I'll
have.
tell you that.
You could have used
I could
me.
have pretended to have been like staff.
You should have used me. You should have called
First
me.
of all, I didn't even know you were there.
Every day.
I didn't know you
You
were
didn't
there.
call.
I would have called.
You didn't call. You know he
You
I
didn't
told
tell
you.
me.
I told you he was
You
here.
were like, oh, I got tickets for us. I didn't hear anything about you. So I'm like, all right, I guess he's not going. Had I known, I definitely would have been like, yo, get your ass up here right now.
Yeah, man. And on that note, we'll be right back after these commercials. Momoa.
Come, let's play. LDM Radio. Come, let's play. Fun is what we crave.
Let's go.
You're listening to New York City's LDM Radio. Another long stretch of continuous music.
Back into time. Flashback.
Make my move, gonna live my dream, gonna live my
New York City's LDM Radio.
The best radio station in the world is right here, right now.
I'm gonna open up.
I will. And we're back. After much explanation and soul searching. We're back
What
on the show.
souls?
And realizing we're not going to heaven at all.
Let me lie for once, okay?
I'm sorry.
Please. Thank you. But getting back off of the, back on track on one of the things, discussion-wise, I'm going to throw it out there. Witcher, Season 4. Has anyone seen? I mean, I've been watching
I've
it.
never watched Witcher, and I've heard all about it.
Wow.
Even the
Everyone
producer guy
recommended
looked
it to me too. I couldn't get into it.
I've watched it.
And
And
it has
yes,
all the
because it was
weapons and
Henry
everything I
Cavill
would
in the
love.
beginning.
Like,
And though I got the
get
first
into it.
book at Comic-Con for it, and then I watched the show, and it grew on me. Not just because of Henry, but just the show
I was about to
itself.
say this show could have sucked, but because Henry Cavill is in it, his boyfriend's in it, he's watching it.
I've told you that was
That's
it.
his man.
But
He
then
was like, this
now,
show could suck, and he used to be like, "Oh my god!" But he's
but now
so good in
Season
it.
4 has Liam. Was it not Liam Hemsworth? And it's not, but the thing is, it's held up as far as the story was concerned. Even though it's him taking over, and I'm not seeing the same thing as I would see between the two, so I'm not comparing the two. So
Yes,
I'm just closing my eyes and saying, okay, tell me the story. The story continues where it left off. It's still good. It still has, the element of what made The Witcher good from the beginning.
All the
Like I
background
said,
actors are the same too, right?
yeah, all the other actors are the same. All the just missing is Cavill, but Liam is doing a good enough job and continuing where it left off.
They're saying that it's the Cavill curse. Every time Cavill leaves a show or movie, it sucks.
Well, the show itself and the story, it doesn't suck. It's still, even at times she's coming out and saying, damn, that sounds like Dungeons and Dragons.
I was
Damn,
thinking, what do you mean,
but
what
she didn't
show
like
he's
it.
been on, and I forgot he's been on a whole bunch of TV shows. He was on was it Tudors or no? Was it the
Not Tudors.
oh my god, what was the other one?
Who, Liam?
No, your
Cavill.
boy.
Oh, Cavill, yes, Cavill was on Tudors.
He was on Tudors?
Was it Tudors? It was
Yes.
the one with this guy who was the vampire. He was Dracula. I forget his name. Rhys Davis, whatever his
Rhys
name
Davis.
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's another one.
No.
He's a gorgeous man. That voice, especially in August
No,
Rush,
no.
which he was actually
He was
singing
cute in
in.
that one.
He actually was playing the guitar and singing in August Rush. If I found that out.
Who? Cavill?
No, Rhys Davis that she was
Yeah,
talking
Jonathan
about.
Rhys Davis.
So, like I said, I was watching it this morning, and I'm almost like maybe two or three episodes away from finishing that fourth season. And I'm liking it. Like I said, it still have kept up with the story. I hope maybe an influence from Cavill, because Cavill was strict on trying to the source material. Like, don't start changing things around for the sake of
but
commercialism.
they
and
started
making money.
changing things around.
Keep it to where the actual people who read the book and love the book says, okay.
He's a fanboy, so he understands the
That's why he
character.
left
He's
it,
so
though.
It's
respectful
like
of it.
us when we were watching when we were at the AMC panel watching the Vampire Lestat.
That was such a fun
Stop
panel.
blushing. She was a fangirl for the whole panel.
Even
and
the
everybody
panel,
up
first
there.
of all,
Wait,
even-
Robert Townsend?
No, it was a TV show with
The
Sam
TV
Reed
show.
and all
okay,
that.
okay.
Even the venue was gushing.
Yeah.
The venue it was like some water main burst every couple seconds. You hear gushing sounds. It was hysterical.
Yeah,
It was a great panel, though.
It was.
It was a great panel.
Because now the third book is the second
book, because the
which
first
is
two
the Vampire
seasons,
Lestat.
yeah, the first two seasons are based off of Interview with the Vampire. This third season is now the Vampire Lestat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw the first season.
Yo,
I never got into
Oh,
the
you
rest.
should see the second season. Bro. it's like you said, it builds. But when it builds,
it's great.
Builds, bro.
Okay.
And it's so far a very good telling of the books, because there's a lot of stuff in the books that are not very kosher to like people who are not knowing of her universe. We were watching the trailer for season 3, and I remember thinking like, oh yeah, they're going there. Because they showed even like Lestat's mom had like allusions to the relationship.
I heard the show is closer to the books.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I always say it, and I'll say it again. It's so like the book jumped onto the screen. But more importantly, when I looked at the other movie adaptations or whatever, right? And I look at this show, it is perfect for that type of show to come out during this era, where everybody's open, period. Everybody's open. There's not going to be, oh, you can't take another dude, and all that stuff. They're telling a story of love, and with it, there's insanity.
I wouldn't say love. It's a very toxic love story.
Toxic at times.
But they show it. Like, so the movie is great in the sense of like telling the story of Lestat, Louis, and Claudia, but the show goes more into like the intricacies of their relationship and how it worked out, and why Claudia really like turned on both of them at one point, and their whole coming together, their deaths and stuff like that. So it does a great job. And a lot of people were complaining though when it first came out, because they were like, oh, Claudia is not 5, she's 14 in the show, which makes more sense in the context of certain things, and also just the way that they were filming it. Like, they kind of had to age her up, but it works. It's not like it changes her character and makes her completely different. Like, she's still a immortal soul stuck in the body of a child, still going through that. And then people were complaining about Louis being black, Claudia being black, and then also with the guy they casted as Armand. But the characters are still the same. Like, everything about them is still the same. The way that they might not be white, but they are literally the characters. And that's what people were saying. Like, I could forgive any type of recasting in that regard as long as you're still playing the character and you're not doing anything. And a lot of that stuff also isn't intrinsic to their storyline, so it's not like you did anything. But they did such a good job of updating it.
My mother was watching Queen of the Damned as I was leaving today.
I love that movie. But it's a horrible adaptation.
Yes.
Stuart Townsend, amazing. I mean,
who would you get for him?
Really is,
I wouldn't.
Huh?
Who would you get for him to play in a Marvel universe?
Who?
Stuart Townsend?
Stuart Townsend?
Oh my God! I
was looking at him today before I left, and I was like, "Who would I get?"
Okay, so we're trying to bring him into like the new characters. Who haven't they?
I thought of one.
Who?
Cyclops' brother.
Okay.
Havoc.
That's pretty good.
I was
thinking Angel. I was thinking X-Men.
Angel, who then becomes Archangel due to Apocalypse. So now you have the duality.
And they're bringing in the X-Men, so it would be, they could probably do that.
If they're bringing in X-Men, they're going to be bringing in Apocalypse.
But he kind of moved to a behind the camera.
Yeah, Stuart Townsend.
Yeah,
but it doesn't mean, like many who have gone behind the camera, there are times where they will get in front of the camera.
For the right role.
For the right role, or part of the story itself to move along, and he cast himself in it, so he'll play the double part of directing himself or having the assistant director direct him on that scene back and forth.
I liked his Lestat in the sense that it was like for the movie, but when I finally read the books, and I'm like, this is not the Brat Prince. No. He's a pretty boy, but he is not Lestat.
This guy
Sam
is the Brat Prince.
The crash outs this guy has is hysterical. And his acting choices are great. So one of my favorite scenes is the scene where him and Louis are fighting because Louis finds out he's got like a girlfriend on the side. He's mad because he's like, oh, so you're just gonna go out there and do all this stuff, but I can't. He's like, you can do whatever you want. He's like, so I could hook up with somebody. He's like, yeah, but he's going like this as he's saying, and he's like, as long as you come home to me. Louis does it, and he crashes out like, I don't want to share you. He's like, I heard your heart's dancing and all this stuff, yelling at him, and Louis was like, this is exactly.
He cursed him in French. He just cursed him out.
I can't curse in French, but I what you're like. Nah, their toxic love is so good. It's like, so good.
The scene is like in a conference room, and I think Lestat has a lawyer.
Oh, that's the okay. That's a trailer he's talking about for the third season, where he's because in the first 2 seasons, remember, it's told from Louis' perspective. This is this guy getting his story and then writing it down. So now this season is going to be from Lestat's perspective of what he's gone through, and how truthful is Louis' perspective as well. So it kind of goes into that. But there's a scene where they're at a table with their lawyers, and he's talking about like, oh, yeah, who did he hooked up with whatever, Armand, and he was like, is it true you guys had a second home in Sausalito? And he drove across the bridge, and he was like, yes. He was like, we used to write numbers on each other's bags and pretend to get them wrong. He's like, oh yeah, I bet. And he starts going over. He baited him to do that, yo. He's a good crash out, Lestat. He is the Black Prince. He is so good.
It's like the book leapt out of and got onto the screen, and you're going, wow. Because in Anne Rice's adaptations all the way across, each one of them tells a different perspective from each vampire. From Armand, my favorite, I think, is not Armand. Oh my God, the first 3. I know there's Maharet, her deaf-mute sister. And then there's...
You talking about the first 3 children?
The first 3 children, yes.
Because the first 2 was Enkil and Akasha. Maharet, wasn't it Marius and someone else? I forgot the other guy's name.
It was my favorite because Marius, like, each one of them, and when they showed, like, in the... Join the Vampire Lestat, and if they go into the Queen of the Damned...
By the way, Marius is like the worst character ever. To say that with full confidence.
I liked him only because he was the servant of Akasha and the king for a time being, and made sure they got to safety. So there was the original 3. Maharet soon followed, and then her sister, I think she was deaf mute, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, she was deaf, not mute, deaf. She couldn't speak too well, so you hear her in sounds. But the thing is, the chronicles of how they managed to stay alive over 1,000 years, from the time of Egyptians, from the actual time of Egyptians before they disappeared.
The first vampire was an Egyptian
to the
queen.
modern time. Maharet, she was a part of the family. She had her family tree. She was a part of the family. She was on Maharet. She made sure, like, every 20 or 30 years.
The Queen of the Damned kind of goes into that a little bit. Not 100%.
Not 100%.
But for the most
part. When I read it, I'm looking at each one, how they survived their immortality. Because there was one time that Lestat, and I think it was either in the Vampire Lestat or in the Queen of the Damned, he said, I had enough. And he went into the middle of the Mojave Desert and threw himself into the sun. He exposed himself to the sun to try and kill himself. But the thing is, he was already too old. And he suffered, but not completely. Like younger ones that start off that are under 200 years will instantly vaporize.
No. I believe that is the Vampire Lestat, and I believe that the allusions to it is the opening of that book. Because remember, they used the quote in the opening for the original trailer that dropped, where he's like, "The heat of an intense flame could like destroy me, but do I really know for sure if that would work?" Because he hasn't tested it fully. The books are great, and I can't wait to see what they do. They casted Akasha actually for the show.
Yes.
So they just announced that when we were there.
And there's only up to 3 seasons.
Cool. The 3rd season's about to premiere.
It's about to premiere.
The first 2 seasons. So the Interview with the Vampire you can watch right now. The first 2 seasons. Each season is only what, like 8 episodes or something?
At least 8 episodes.
They're short. They're not very long. So and then they just came out with the Talamasca.
Well, I gotta watch the second because I watched the first.
Talamasca's already out.
Which is cool as a concept because the Talamasca, it's an organization inside the books that they're like watchers of everything supernatural. They keep documentation of stuff, but they don't really interact with it. And they don't have their own book, but there's been stuff throughout all her different stories. So they're doing a show now based on the Talamasca.
And like I said, they're taking the Talamasca from every insert that ever talked about them in all the books, and then created the verse of the Talamasca. So it's like, wow. I mean, those little instances don't really tell a lot, but they made it into a universe because I guess from those little excerpts, they were able then to extrapolate and create a universe from it. So that's kind of interesting because whereas the books talk about Lestat, Marius, Louis, and Armand and Maharet and the sister, there's mad history and story. You could bring it up to the screen and you don't have to worry about, unless they're not following the book. But these guys don't have much of this. They just have a scene that they're known as the Talamasca. We're watching, and that's it. Now the job. This is where the creative process becomes excellent because now they're creating this universe that melds in with the Mayfair witches as well as the vampires.
Not that big of a fan of the Mayfair witches, though.
I like the Daria. That's it.
My favorite character is Louis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Obvious reasons.
of course.
Louis.
You don't have his eyes, but I'll leave it at that.
But the guy who plays him in the show is really good. It's
I know who plays him.
Game of Thrones,
I've
right?
seen.
Yeah.
I've seen.
They're really good.
And I love his music. He's an actual musician too. He goes by Rayla Ritchie, I think is how they say it. But
They were talking about how they were writing the music for this one. Like in Queen of the Dam, I forgot, was it from Linkin Park?
so Queen of the Dam, they went with the more rock concept for the movie, whereas in the books it's set during the 80s, which is when glam rock is happening. So in the show, they're going with the glam rock Lestat, which is so, man, my man was covered in glitter and I was all for it. I was like, yes, give me glam rock Lestat.
I mean, the highlight of it, which I was like, oh, is like he's
mean,
playing the guitar.
He's doing his, like, he's singing the songs too. They actually
Right.
released 2 songs, I believe,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
that, the Vampire Lestat.
So in the end of the trailer, he's singing the song, he's playing the guitar, and then he floats above.
He starts floating.
He's like floating above.
The
I'm
trailer's
like,
dope.
oh.
Yeah.
Because remember, in that book, he's announcing to the world that he's a vampire. Now, most of the people are going, it's a nice gimmick.
Well, no, yes and no, because
In the
that
book, there's a no-no to
happened
do that.
in the movies. That wasn't also in the book. He was alluding to, and then when
Alluding.
the Interview with the Vampire book comes out in the universe, because the person who had gotten all the information compiled it and put it in a book. When that is released, I believe he's just coming out as an artist, so everyone's just like, "Oh, are you like the ancestor of this Lestat?" Or is this your ancestor? And he's like, "Nah, that's me. What are you talking about?" So it becomes like the whole thing. It's been a minute since I reread the Vampire Lestat, and I'm going to do it before the show comes out.
My brother's a big fan of that. He read all the books.
Same here.
He's also a big fan of all the Hobbits and Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
I hope, I mean, as far as the success of this show continues to the point where they go, 2 books in particular I would love to see. Memnoch the Devil.
Memnoch the Devil.
Memnoch the Devil.
I don't know how they're going to accomplish that, but let's go.
And Tales of the Body Thief. I want to see that.
Yeah, the character that what's the guy, the Spanish actor from Spain?
Antonio Banderas, Armand.
Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, Armand.
Yes.
I want to see something on him.
Well, so his character is in the show. He's played by Assad.
Assad,
I forgot the guy's
I
name.
think that was,
more in depth though.
So, but he definitely fits like so.
but that was in the first season.
He's shut up. He's in the show. He's definitely
was gonna
a pretty boy
say
in the
that.
show. Shut up. He's in the show. Don't destroy it, because if he doesn't know who it is, and when he watches it, the reveal was, because even I knowing
Because
who
the
these
reveal
characters
happened
were,
in season 1, didn't it?
yes.
Yeah,
the
I know, I
reveal
saw
was
it.
amazing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's in season 2. Like they go more into Armand, and we also are going to get more Armand in this season because it's still connected. Like we still don't know the full outcome of how Lestat got to the vampire, the Theater de Vampire, which is a whole thing in of itself in the second season, and their connections. There's just so much.
The movie to me was incredible. The movie.
The first one. You mean
Yeah.
with Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the last scene.
For its time.
Yes.
Yes. And then the second one, as time went along in the 90s, that's also was good for its time.
It could have been better.
But this one is the book.
Yeah.
And is made for this time where people are more aware,
I just like when
sexually speaking, that even though they're vampires, they're not elusive to just men and women.
I know that's not it. Though. That's not it, though.
It's being comfortable with that.
No, okay. So the whole concept, and I'm a queer person, and I love these books for them and their representation. But the idea is not like, oh, we're comfortable with being this. It's no, you're living for a millennia after a certain amount of time. You don't. You're like, you know what? Let me try something different. There's so much flavor. Why limit myself to just one? After a while, that's what happened with vampires. They just your senses are heightened. You become more open, and maybe even things that you've never considered.
See, I know the look on his face.
With one whole century of just having one thing, you wanted to try something.
No, you were there.
You're living for hundreds and hundreds of years. After all, you're like, you know what? Let me try something different.
He's the one hole for a century.
I would be I would have different women, but once I go into
But once you go to Hot Dogs and you try all the flavors, and they come out with a different flavor, don't you want to try it?
no.
He's stuck on one.
I want
water
flavor.
No, I would rather jump into the sun, bro.
Y'all will never go to the full potential of immortality. Then I'm tasting everything.
But females would.
Everything. And men. Actually, more men than women probably because men are more sexually orientated than women are, or focus more on sex.
Women are more experimental than men are.
That is true, but in the reality situation, they're like, "There's no one else, and I'm horny as hell. I'm cracking it."
No, I'm flying into the sun.
Yeah,
that's all you, Papa.
Riding into the sun.
I'm eating everything.
He's driving into the sun.
I'm enjoying the buffet.
I'll be at the roof.
Somewhere there's an ejection shot.
I'll be at the roof of the top of the tallest building, and people are like, "Ain't you a vampire?" Yeah, about that. Give me a minute. 10 minutes. The sun is coming up. Just about that.
But I think.
But don't you want to try? No.
Fall under.
So you're telling me that you wouldn't try to use your vampire charm to get it with
the twins, or more like the twins?
Not the twins. What's his name from that his the Mandalorian?
No. Just what he just admitting
Pedro.
earlier.
Pedro Pascal. You wouldn't try to use your vampire charms on him?
Him would be Jason Momoa.
Exactly.
No.
You're pretty. Come closer.
Not even Mark Anthony. No.
Ooh. Really? Ooh.
All that power for nothing?
All that? No. I would no.
What a waste.
Listen, I don't even
I'm
go.
seducing everybody. Scarlett Johansson, Carl Urban.
I'm even scared of going to get a medical.
Send that old man to his grave.
Yeah.
Let's go. What do you mean? I'm turning him.
Does numbers ever stop?
No.
So then the females never stop too. You got a lot of flavors, you got a lot of positions, you got a lot of places you can do it at.
Go to India.
And listen, I'm sorry. If I'm going to live a millennia, somewhere down the line, there's an alien coming with another female type of thing.
I can't wait to see aliens as a vampire. Right. I'm cracking all of them.
By the time you do all the flavors, now
I'm breaking their backs.
Version.
Yeah.
You know, now you got the 3D versions. You'll never run out.
Never run out, bro.
I look forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the only thing for me as a vampire I'm excited for.
But for him, he'll probably be like the vampire that you were crying about when you were watching the new vampire film.
Dracula?
He would be like the Dracula. He's searching for that one love.
But that was because he was already in love. He turned into a vampire.
He's in love right now, right? You got that one female
I love that movie
no matter what.
so much.
You
die for her.
My mini review of that movie is that it is the best Dracula adaptation ever.
But not the one. Yeah. You guys never met her.
What?
We don't have to meet her. Yeah. We just know that there's one.
Yeah.
Then you will be that.
You'll be in the room with Jason talking about. If the tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear it? And then closes the door.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. They would not know.
No, they wouldn't. But as she was saying, it's true. That was by far the best Dracula adaptation
ever made.
My favorite in the whole vampire, the movie, when he gets in, when Cruz gets in the car. Oh, Louis, he's
at
still
the
crying.
end,
yeah,
he's like,
oh, Louis, he's still crying.
It's true.
He starts ruffling his thing. He's fixing his.
Yeah, I loved it because he's still dressed in that time period.
He's still technically overcoming the sickness. Because remember that Louis had found him earlier when he was in the abandoned house and he was all decrepit and stuff. That was because he had already regressed. That goes a little bit into what they were trying to go into in the second season. Mm-hmm. So they didn't do it very well in the movie, but that's what they were alluding to, his taking back from society and kind of hiding out.
With, what was it like in the movie?
But you had to feel bad for him though, for Lestat, especially when Louis found him. When Louis found him in the old abandoned building, how he moved back away from Louis. I felt so bad for him. Like, damn.
Yeah, but also too, it's still
a victim
Lestat.
Of his own machinations. He's a victim of
his own hubris
self.
as well too. He did things, and he never actually felt bad about doing a lot of stuff he did. But still, it's Lestat.
FAFO.
Yes.
You know what that means.
FAFO, and we'll be right back after those FAFO messages.
Hi, I am Charles Aloma, and I am the owner of the LDM Network, and I hope that you're enjoying this episode. But if you want to see past episodes of this show or any other of our shows, go to the ldmnetwork.net. We have large contents of different type of shows, and we even have podcasts. So again, check them out at ldmnetwork.net. So without further ado, let's get back to this episode.
That's what she said.
We on?
And she's gonna start it.
No, I'm not.
That's what I said.
Refuse to do anything.
All right, welcome back to another Nerdorican, which the person,
I got caught on camera, you know that.
He's exactly gonna start.
the person in the middle was supposed to start it, but
No.
she's
No.
I made no agreements. They were gonna force me.
off
Save me.
camera. We were talking about chickens. She must have caught the chicken virus.
And she became a chicken.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She became a cackler that couldn't cackle.
Talk to talk your talk now.
So, next topic that I'm really
Next
looking-
subject.
Next topic.
Right, subject. Yeah.
Topic. Yeah.
Okay.
Topics. Topic. That's the water. Hello. I'm sorry. And don't even say you should have swallowed. Okay. I'm going to do it. So next one on my list that I'm really looking forward to, and I can't wait. It's Predator Badlands. It's coming out next week.
Yes.
Predator Badlands, and the more they gave a little snippet, a scene in which they brought back the synth.
That's what I was.
repairing the synth.
Yeah.
And put and it bring her back, and I'm like, it's telling the way she was saying that what happened, and you failed, and if you continue, you'll be terminated. In so little words, and then she asked about a particular female name, and the computer said it's with the Yauchua. So it's like, is there two of them? Or is there one of them?
Or it could have been something else. I actually haven't been paying attention to any of the trailers because I want to go into this movie without anything in my mind because I'm genuinely so excited. It's the same way why I didn't go through all of the Alien Earth trailers when they first came out. I was like, I'm going to go into this not knowing anything.
There weren't that many though.
There weren't. They gave like concept trailers, but they weren't.
Right before the show aired, there was a drop of a bunch of them.
A whole bunch of them. But I didn't
watch a whole bunch of them. But I didn't watch
anything.
those either because the first one was just pretty much okay. I like this because it got my blood blowing. So I was like, yeah, boiling right there. So now I want to see it. Then the little snippets, I'm like, I know they're aliens there. But then I did catch a snippet. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And I'm like, what is that? And I was like, okay. I'm gonna wait till it comes on, and it had not disappointed. Not disappointed whatsoever.
Prey 2. I haven't looked at anything going on into that because I want to
Prey
be. Dude, so Alien and Predator fans are having a great year.
Hell yeah!
We've been eating very well.
Killer Killers,
been fed.
Badlands, and then there's one more that's supposed to be online, like a fan film made. But when I saw the trailer of it, it's like it looks good.
Then you got Prey coming out.
Huh?
Prey coming
Prey
out.
is coming out in theaters.
Prey
I told
2.
you. No, Prey is coming out in theaters. No. It was never released in theaters.
Never. No,
it
online.
was online exclusively. Now they're re-releasing it into theaters so that we
That's
can
what it
watch
should have
it.
gone in the first place. But I guess because
It came out during COVID, like right after COVID or
people were
during
not going
COVID
to the
times.
theaters yet. But still, now that it's
And
coming
it still
out,
performed very well.
And it was a risk that they took because the Predator franchise was dying down.
yeah,
It wasn't a
this
huge
one,
risk, but it definitely paid off.
this one was a great payoff.
Yeah.
Because so many films, but not much continuity, with the exception of this film. Because if you go Predator 1, 2 with Danny Glover, there are two things in Danny Glover's Predator film which connects to Prey, which is the gun in there that was handed off, which he showed him in the second film, the head of the alien, which then spawned off another franchise, which was Aliens versus Predator, thanks to Dark Horse Comics. So you have your continuity between the two right there. Now it's just a matter of okay, this one coming up is a continuation of. So if you had to go 1, 2, Prey and Prey 2, because they're connected. All the others are like, they're separate films. Even the last one where they captured so many people, Yakuza, and all these other soldiers. One that was a freedom fighter. The other one, I don't know if he was a straight mercenary.
I don't think he was a Yakuza.
No, the one with the Yakuza, because he had the tattoos and everything.
Yeah.
He did have his sword. That's the
Oh,
one
he
with
did?
Lawrence Fishburne, who was hiding. He was like,
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking about something else for a second. I was like, what are you talking
yeah,
about?
those, because they're not part of the continuity. They're just telling another Predator story. Even the last one where it was then deducted that the guy who had a autistic child and then all the other soldiers who PTSD and all that, they all banded together. They were running away from this one Predator who, when they tested his DNA, had human DNA in it. So he was part human. And then they had this weird other Predator, twice his size. Didn't require much of the mechanisms, like the helmet for the blaster. His skin was already made underneath. It had that metal. So it took a lot, but they managed to kill him, but still. And then what happens in the end? That particular Predator, who was part human, brought back a weapon for the humans because they said they're coming. So little words. And that opened up Predator armor. And I'm like, and then the guy ends and says, do you have something in a 42 long? I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah.
His quotes like that? Come on now. And then that ended right
It
there.
would have been nice to see a continuation of that.
It would be nice, but maybe it will come, maybe it won't. It all depends on how that
Because that was
performed.
that was better than Predators.
Yeah, that was. That was, I think, in the Western era, the real Western era, not the one that was Prey based on, but another era in which these guys think that the 6 shooters were going to make a difference. But I'm like, nah. But each one was, like I said, a different story. But continuity.
Because Predators,
1, 2,
the Predators, when they landed on that planet and they were hunted and they met up with another one that was hung up, and that was it.
But that's the nature of what they
A
are.
lot of people were not. I don't think a lot of people knew how to write for them in specific. Like Alien it's a little bit easier to write for because there's a little bit more open source of the material and interpretation, also in like the different little delineations as far as like Alien goes. But like Predator, a lot of people just don't know how to like write for them and actually write them well. There's a lot of lore that a lot of people also ignore too. Alien versus Predator movies, they're good, but I feel wholeheartedly like they are kind of what destroyed Predator after a while because a lot of people were
They
like,
should have left it alone after the first one.
Yeah,
Okay.
but-
the second one wasn't bad, but I feel like again, like they didn't know what they were doing in a lot of aspects. Like I feel like they were just like they were like on a dartboard, like yeah, wherever that lands on, let's do that.
in the
So
haze of bong smoke, somebody just said,
Yeah.
no.
do that.
If they were doing that, they would have written a better script. But
Don't know, depending on the who. Not it doesn't affect people creatively the same way.
I think it makes better writers, but a lot of those people did not.
Yeah, right.
It does.
I kind of have to agree with her.
Yeah, because like you were still thinking outside the box or different
I'm
things
agreeing,
and
and now
whatnot.
I'm 50-50 on that one because there have been times where, yeah, you're right, it's great, and then there are times it's like, Green Lantern, what happened? Yeah, that kind of that storyline went up in bong smoke. Wolverine was it the first one? Was it Origins? You had great characters. Then
Again,
the
I'd say that
story-
was a dartboard moment where they had a whole bunch of things on the dartboard and they were just tossing it and they're like, yeah, whatever we
Then
hit,
here's a note.
to pull it off and
People of the
that's what we're
dartboard.
doing.
If he's cross-sided, don't give him a dart.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It just you just don't
Just
know
take
how
a
it can
rip.
end.
I would have done it just to get a hilarious laugh.
Yeah, when it catches someone on their cheek, like, what's this? What's this? Get it out.
I would laugh.
We'll use that in the movie.
Say, get it out.
Get it out. Stupid.
Get it out.
He said, get
You
it out.
heard me? You didn't hear me?
He heard you.
No, you didn't hear me.
I was trying to ignore it, but yeah, when he just lost it, that's
Let
it.
it go.
I heard it. Someone get her off camera.
He hears everything though, because
He hears everything. He's got the headphones on there. The omnipotent one sees and hears all.
He's the only one who gets me.
That's why we were like, did she say what? He lost it. But yeah,
man.
I can't wait till Predator Badlands next week. I'm just so getting to. I don't know if I'm gonna do Nerd Night or do like Saturday. And Nerd Night's usually to me the best time to go because all us nerds are going to be there together, and we're all going to get into it. It's like when I went to see with my cousin Jeff, Spider-Man No Way Home. And that's when it had the Spider-Verse right there. And then there's that one scene, and it was heartwarming, where oh my God, MJ, we're talking about this Spider-Man's MJ is falling. And so the other
Andrew Garfield saves her.
Garfield goes and saves her, and when he lands,
himself.
she goes,
It would have been funny if you dropped her.
"Oh, I know." Oh.
Sorry, that would have been hilarious. I would have been in the movie dying. He would have been so mad at me, and I still would have been cracking up.
Spoiler state, ladies and gentlemen.
Nah, but
Cruelty knows no bounds.
he redeemed himself at that point.
Well, he did, but then those feelings came back, and then the whole audience, the whole feelings go, "Oh!" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, good. We'll give it to him." But when he first came on board and he took his mask off, everybody went, lost
and then
it.
when they opened the second portal, and then what's his name comes through?
Maguire.
Oh my God!
He was in normal outfit.
My favorite scene was when they were discussing. He was like, "So it just comes out of you?"
Yeah. Does that come out of your body?
Is that the only spot it comes out of?
Well, that would probably be like a different conversation.
That would be
3 different Spider-Man.
Oh my God!
Really?
When he cracked his back, like all the interactions had me like, oh, I love this.
if they would have
I
brought
never
out
had brothers, but I'm glad I have
if they would have brought out Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham. Don't get me started with Spider-Ham. I like it in the animated universe. I don't know if they can handle Spider-Ham. No, he would kill it. I wouldn't be able to watch the movie because it's too funny.
Technically, what was it in Spider-Verse, the movie, the first Spider-Man that dies protecting Miles Morales, that is Maguire's Spider-Man. That's the same one, even though it's voiced by Chris Pine. But that is Tobey Maguire's. Remember, there's a scene where he's walking down the street where he did the little thing.
I never watched.
He was like, "Yeah, that happened."
No.
You haven't seen. I wasn't the mic.
You didn't hear that. That was never spoken by those lips. It was never.
No, Spider-Verse. I can never.
Spider-Man into the.
Not get into the animation.
But you watched it.
No.
Well, how can you not watch it?
The animation's very unique.
Gotta watch it. Forget the animation. Watch it for its story. You'll see what we're talking about.
No, I can understand because there's some animations that like I might be really good, but the animations mess me up.
But in the end, it's all about the story. They told a great story with introducing Miles Morales. Like even the fact that the 2099 Spider-Man is in it.
It's all and it's voiced by what's his name?
I forgot.
Oh my God, Pedro Pascal's his boyfriend.
His boyfriend?
Yeah, his boyfriend. The guy who plays Poe Dameron.
Oh, Oscar Isaacs.
Watch your mouth with that.
That's his man. You gotta go talk to him about that.
No.
Their whole relationship is online.
Watch your mouth about Pedro Pascal.
No one else is gonna have wheel marks on him.
Yeah.
Wheel marks.
I love you both. But yeah, he does the voice of he does that character. They have the first one. They bring out 2099. They have Spider-Ham. He's in it. Mm-hmm. They've got the Spider-Man Noir, who is Nick Cage. That's the second movie. That's the second one. And then the second one brings in like Jessica Drew and all the other characters.
Now that you mentioned Spider-Man Noir, because I saw highlights of it supposed to come out.
There's a show coming out for it too, yeah.
I had to check the date on
Amazon.
That's also on the list of
because he did the voice of the character too. In the thing.
Nicolas
My
Cage?
favorite scene is when he's punching the dude and you see applesauce in the background.
Nicolas Cage?
It's the voice of
Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the live action show as well.
Yeah, that
he's reprising the role. But yeah. That was like that movie was so good. I hope
he does this one better than he did Ghost Rider. I will say this much. I hope he does, because Ghost Rider, there's some it went like this. I
think now
the second one when he's crazy, it looked like it was crazy. The flames coming and they disappear. That's how I felt watching it.
When that movie was made, they didn't have the same like dedicated team that they do now to like Marvel and stuff like that. So now it's not like a whole bunch of nerds getting together and trying to make the movie work
because
against a whole company that doesn't care about it. But now they're working with the company that cares about what they're doing and wants.
Exactly.
I would love for Norman Reedus to play Ghost Rider.
Norman Reedus.
He would be a really good Ghost Rider.
And he's in talks.
Or Nicolas Cage, because there was talk with Nicolas Cage, and one of them was about Ghost Rider.
Nah, Nicolas Cage had his moment.
Exactly. I'm so over Nicolas. Well, no, I love Nicolas Cage.
Reeves.
I love Nicolas Cage.
Keanu Reeves. Because he's also a motorcycle enthusiast.
No.
Yeah, but no. No.
No? Not him?
No.
I love that man, but no.
I know.
Norman Reedus fits the character.
Norman
Reedus.
Norman Reedus?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that. And we're talking Johnny Blaze, right?
Yeah.
Not Danny Ketch.
No.
Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so because there's more than one Ghost Rider.
And honestly, give it to the guy that played him in the last.
But that one, they could have more than one.
Yeah.
There's more than one because he's the one that drives the car, and I love that one.
Yeah.
I love that one.
There's a lot of actors that I can think of that would probably play him really well too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a producer guy that reaches all the way just to see that.
I lost track of time.
Yeah,
It's not my fault.
it looks like he's stretching for something.
Well, he's between stuff, so yeah, he's got to stretch a little. Hello.
He's what?
He's just stare to the camera.
Yes.
Innocently.
It was none of us. It wasn't me or Sam that said it.
It wasn't you.
It was the big bad red guy there.
Who's wearing the dungeon? I'm the one wearing the double D's.
Red Riding Hood.
You got double D's.
I got the double D's, the Dungeons and Dragons.
When did you get a Dungeons and Dragons shirt? You never play it.
No, I did play it in the studio at Kirk Studio. Kirk Studio had a live game, and I was there for it.
But you played it? Like
yeah,
actually?
Yeah, I was a character that's a demon that sells weed.
Yeah.
That's how they negotiated with everyone, say, with a bag of weed.
I love playing D&D. I have so many concepts I've been gathering for like the next game that when I do it, that I'm just gonna be throwing it.
Oh, then I'll tell you when the next one is over at Kirk Studio, so you can go check it out.
Anyhow,
either way. So on our list, like I said, Predator Badlands, they're having a great year. I'm estimating this one's going to be really, really good. Really good. It's a separate story on its own. You're about to lose it on me.
I was about to laugh. No, I was laughing because I was like, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
No, don't whisper it to him because he's gonna hear it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'll say it after the commercial.
Yeah.
No one's gonna hear if you whisper.
Pray soon to follow. 2.
Mentally.
Pray 1 to come out in theaters. What, another week or so?
It wasn't the jerking of the hand. Oh.
No one hears. No one hears.
Okay.
You're about to burst so big.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
I love that today it's not me because usually it's me.
But back to the subject.
Yes, back to the subject at hand. So Predator Badlands coming out next week.
Yes.
Soon to follow, I think the following week, which will be Prey in theaters.
I think it's the following week or two, and then like a few weeks after that is Prey 2.
Is that going to go to theaters? Prey 2?
I believe it is.
Why not? And when it comes out, we'll post it on on our Facebook page. So if you want to join us at the theater that we go to, come on down.
He said that's so like the theater.
The theater.
And also, hey yo, I didn't know we got ghetto.
Hey yo.
No, he got ghetto and fancy and English.
Mm-hmm.
Hey yo. You can watch it at the theater.
Do throwing a cuz in there. I haven't done.
You would have thrown the cuz, I would have did the crip walk, literally. Literally.
Yo, cuz, check it out.
Literally.
Check. Microphone check.
I'm already handicapped. The crip walk is just natural for me.
We're gonna say adios. See, I went Mexican on that one. Adios. Until the next time, I'm just Mo. This is Spawn and Satan.
Why are you answering for me?
Okay.
I'm Elsa. Let it go.
We're gonna let this go.
Oh yeah, we're gonna let this go.
And I am
right after it goes off the air.
Welcome to the zone where geeks collide, where comics and heroes come alive. Marvel, DC, Starfleet in the mix. Lightsabers flash, we're nerding out quick. Rican's the name of the show.